Can I kick it? Can I? Who you playing with? You one got. You're disrespectful. Just disrespectful.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Defensively, we always know that he is.
You don't fuck around, have no offensive rushing yards in his game too.
He understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Breeze now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Let's go.
He's able to get up here to the 26.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Give me that shit. Let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jeff Heath. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So they go on 4th down. Not only did they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
When you beat the beige off your ass, boy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
What the hell going on, Joe?
They start the drive on the
Eat his ass alive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
23-yard line.
Yeah.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Gonna beat the beige off his ass. And I ain't looking for, he gonna play me with the fucking Saints. He disrespectful.
You get the interception, just perfect.
How about the discipline?
I thought you was gonna snatch that control. Don't do that.
Might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. jet sweep to start the drive.
Ooh, boy. If that would have been Nelson Aguilar, who would they tried to give it to? Man, when they made it out the damn backfield.
We see more of this as this game goes on because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like we just saw there.
You gotta wait.
That one worked well, partner. That's stating the obvious.
Get out of there, boy. Get out of there.
Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards.
He got saved.
First down. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And now he's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw right side. Going to be caught by Waller.
Damn.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
I was trying to get the shit back so I could scoop it. Don't look like I am.
Oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
Oh, get him, yeah.
Now the check down, a nice safe
I sure hit
and
the
a good
wrong
one.
gap.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
You going for it again?
Hey, how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They run.
It is, man.
He's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got it open.
He whooped 77 ass.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there at 22.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Give yourself. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Carlson on for the PAT.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done.
He missed
Let's have
every
some
field goal.
sportsmanship. Let's not
Shit.
try and score. You should never do that in the NFL.
I need a cigarette
We've seen
after
big
this.
leads blown, and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Who?
Daniel Carlson,
Oh,
the kickoff for the
yeah.
Raiders.
Carlson now to kick
It be
this
like
one
that
away.
sometimes. My friend the same way.
What?
We're busy. You gotta wait. Yes. Fuck Tart.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they were very
I'm on defense. I'm like, what the fuck played it out here? Break his fucking hip.
The other guys held up, but they didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the side as a head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold.
Oh, he picked up that block on play. Give me that. Oh, damn well slant boy ain't getting that. Slant boy, yeah, that's him. They finna get rid of his bitch ass after this season too.
Big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Breeze to throw.
Oh, get the ball. No, that means. Oh, Big Money ought to pick up the ball.
Inside the 5, 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be
that nigga trying to throw it to his lamb lineman.
Quarterback in the pocket now. If you come to the sidelines, you didn't knock the ball.
We got Hunter Renfro?
Coaches are
I
upset.
didn't know that.
All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts over.
Oh, bro.
Intercepted.
Oh, I thought he stripped him.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points
Give me
on
that.
drive?
Boy got 2 on him.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys to put the ball back.
That guy, boy.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Go get it. Go get it. Ooh, not him. He hawked.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. He takes it up past the 30-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles.
Derek called that weak ass bubblegum man
I
on.
just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Flushed out right.
Way to wait.
Complete to his running back, Kamara.
I had him tied up for the longer. He couldn't sneak out that backfield.
7-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the ball comes out.
Thank you.
You can almost see inside his face mask the look of relief.
Knock them goals out of his mouth.
Goes out of bounds, they keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Get it. Come on,
This is
bro.
intercepted for the 4th time.
Ah.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
He heard a
Right
footstep.
now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. to throw again. Carr, and he's got the hook up to Rose.
Oh,
4
shit.
yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Why didn't you go pick up the block?
Gets into enemy territory. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And the Raider first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Carr. Let's this
go up top on him.
Downfield, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing,
When it comes to this little paper, my shit come in pages.
And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Damn, he couldn't get his sour ass out the backfield.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return this time will go after the 42-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Kamara there with a 1st down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a
35-10. Okay.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
You know they were gonna play that goddamn. They gonna play that that Ohio State Alabama game all day today. I knew they were gonna play it all day today, and they gonna play it tomorrow until the game start. Who you got? I got Ohio State winning, and that's just only because I love going for the underdog. I always go for the underdog in the national championship. Then I just got faith in Georgia quarterbacks. Hell, fuck no, he played for Oklahoma. Justin Fields played for Ohio State. Ooh, he butt naked. Oh, they ain't give it to him.
First and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
All right. You wanna know what's fucked up about this, Daryl? You just let the time run out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see.
Normally it'll do a but this this goddamn online game. If it was a regular game, that shit would have ran off with running clock.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Jalen Richard now on the return.
Oh, get up through there.
Return set up here.
You probably got up through that through.
All the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard
Matt.
line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here? They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder,
Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Going to give it to Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Ball carrier. Demario Davis there on the stop.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Past the 30 down to about the 27. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Carr. And it's caught. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Carr. Flush to his right. He can, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Still 9 remaining on second down. Now Breeze. He gets it left side of Johnson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Breeze. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
1-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Not much there, only a yard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Breeze now on 1st down. From the left side, complete. That's Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught off the deflection. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. Being chased out left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. And all will be intercepted. It's DeMarco picking up. That is now 5 interceptions interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Carr. It's a screen to Richard. Good footwork at the 30. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Raiders.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And a Raider first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Carr again. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Carr going to look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Carr to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. This duo. Locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Gives to Richard, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get...
Oh, my goodness, another interception. That's by Nick Kwiatkowski. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
1st and 10.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
So another score there. And often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
For Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will make it into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Makes it
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best.